Welcome to your weekly market update. I'm Ben.
And I'm Amanda Stevens from Ray White, bringing you a week's worth of insights from the front line. Let's dive in. It's been a couple of weeks since we last checked in thanks to King's birthday weekend, but there's been plenty happening in our absence. The big news, of course, the Reserve Bank has lowered the OCR rate by 0.25 basis points, and that now sits at 3.25. A widely anticipated move, but a positive one for mortgage holders nonetheless. The big banks have responded by dropping their rates, and you can get something now as low as 4.89, which is great news for borrowers and for the wider business community alike. However, don't think that the floodgates are opening just yet. Buyers are still holding back and operating with caution, and sharp pricing is the key to getting a deal in this market.
The latest data shows that there's been a jump in pre-approvals with 23% up on this time last year. Now, this isn't people that are looking for approvals. These are people that have been given the green light from the bank and are ready to go. Normally, when we see a lift in loan approvals, we know market activity isn't too far behind. With more buyers looking in the market, normally means that there's going to be a lift in sales. This on the back of a drop of the OCR, interest rates are looking a lot more attractive, so we may be in for some increased market activity. We just don't know when.
This week, 62 new homes came to the market, keeping that total availability pretty steady in the mid-900s. We do anticipate that's going to drop off even further as we head into school holidays. They start in late June this year. Traditionally, that's a much slower period for the market. Vendors tend to hold off, waiting for buyers to return, hopefully with a great dose of vitamin D after their winter break and some renewed enthusiasm for house hunting.
Last Friday was auction day for the company with 4 properties up for grabs, having an average of 3 bidders per property. The turnout was strong, and it's definitely clear that there's interest out there, but the drop in the prices recently is taking some effect. Despite the good crowd, there was just a bit much of a gap to close it on the day between the vendors and the buyers. As for the results, 1 property sold, another is likely to go under offer on Tuesday, and the third one will receive multiple offers today, even from some of those people that were bidding on Friday.
Ray White closed 12 deadline and tender campaigns this week with encouraging levels of activity. 4 of those sold unconditionally and 3 further homes went under offer. An update on our own stock, we had a listing at 5A Curve Grove, which was a entry-level 2-bedroom home in Johnsonville. Now, after 95 days on the market, that home has finally found a really happy new home owner, selling for $607,000. Just another example of buyers doubling back on properties that have been on the market a bit longer as those stock levels do decline.
The team opened up 16 lovely homes over the weekend with an average attendance of 8. These numbers aren't run away by any stretch of the imagination, but they are remaining consistent. And for now, that's a wrap. And remember, for all your property needs, we've got you covered in the capital.